previously on
There you are.
the Outer Worlds.
Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. Is there a reason you asking? Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Oh, I love trouble.
Yeah? What about him? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Alright.
Let me know if you find anything.
Oh. Hello, Marauder. Fancy seeing you here. Alright, this is not going... Oh! Where did you come from? Where did they come from? Right, so you know what? Why don't we just sneak around that? Because there seems to be quite a lot of them. So yeah, why don't we just, let's just go. We don't have to take them out. We're creating quite a lot of noise and, I don't know, you're not gonna see me. Thank you. You're not gonna see me. Just mind your own business, guys. Just, yeah. Mind your own business. I'm just gonna sneak around here. Just gonna loot this body over here. If you haven't already, that is. Nope. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Just gonna leave you guys alone. Is that an active volcano? It is. It is an active volcano. Huh.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
That's too bad because I kinda like trouble. I'm sorry, Grace, but I've called Adelaide Billy now for some time, so I'm just gonna keep calling her Billy.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay.
A Gia what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I mean, probably.
I've crossed off my share of marauders. This ain't about them. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
I don't mind. You know what? I'm a master of snooping around in rooms that I'm not supposed to be in. So you just let me snoop around, everything will be fine. I'll just snoop around in her room. No worries. Hello, deserter. How you doing? Do you got anything worthy of borrowing? I'm not gonna say stealing, because stealing is bad. But I will say borrowing with no intention of returning it. I mean, he's not looking. Hey! Wait, did he look? He did. So if I just close this door, then there's nobody here but me and Parvati. So, we would just you know, kind of quick save and just I mean, you're okay with this, right? I mean, you're not saying anything. Was you looking at your hand? Was that a sign that you're just gonna look the other way when I borrow some stuff? Don't mind it. Ready? Okay. Just come in here. We're gonna close this door. And we're gonna just, you know, take a look around. That's all. We're just taking a look around. We are safety inspectors, right? Right? Yes. We are. Safety inspectors. Coming through. Sorry. I'm sorry, I got something stuck in my throat. I'm just here exploring around. And, hello, you. Why are you in here? Did you just get intimidated by me and just leave? Well, good on you. Good on you. Don't ever come back in here. At least not until I have examined the room. I mean, Parvati, this is a cool looking poster, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, you see, you're even taking a glance at it, afraid to watch it too clear. You know what? We'll take this and we'll put this on our ship, okay? Then that way you can look at it all you want. Does that sound good? Yeah, it sounds good. I can already tell that you like this plan. So, hello, Billy. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Billy.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here.
You must be Billy.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
You mean Billy?
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Okay. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I mean, and that is kind of the choice that I was talking about in the beginning of the game. So you have a choice here to either divert all the power to the geothermal plant or to Edgewater, the city. In both cases, you're going to make the other party suffer because they don't want to go back to the Edgewater, and the Edgewater people most definitely don't want to go to them because they've been on Outcast, etc., politics, blah 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 bullshit.
I've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I mean,
life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience. None of us are ever just passing through, dear. Not without leaving some footprints behind.
Ain't that the truth?
A little prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense, if you listen close enough. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
I mean, you could.
Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
You're stubborn as a mule, you know?
If you think Reed does anything in good faith, then you are asking to be lied to.
Well, you're just too stubborn to see what kind of position you had. He wants you and your people back, so why don't you just, you know, make demands? Make demands that the only way that all of you will come back, that Reed steps down.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate saltuna? That was all me.
There's obviously more to it than that.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. I could not possibly care less if he does. But you're surely welcome to ask him.
Alright, fair enough. Is that not enough? Oh!
I'm listening.
Let's see.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
No, I mean, I actually don't know where I...
This is the old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me.
You got that right?
You're not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
I was kidnapped by a crazy scientist and shot into space. I mean, you're not wrong. Not entirely correct either, but you're not wrong.
That sounds like fever talk, all right. So why am I tempted to believe you?
Because I can be
Where did
really
you say you were
precise.
from? Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up. Listen, don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past.
Okay then. I'm not afraid of the
No, but the board may have reason to fear you. You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Wait, where? Where is this crush of yours? That's not deserter, that's just deserter.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Yeah.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Where is this Thomas you speak of? Is he up there? Where did you see him? That fucker's mama. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Yeah, he definitely has a big crush on her. That's...
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Okay. I mean... Yes, he is lucky, but...
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I'll think about it. I expect a fair price for my trouble.
I'll pay you for every pad you bring me. If, by some miracle, you can bring me the full set, I'll give you something pretty I've been saving for a lucky day.
Okay, then. What
I
about
wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say.
Alright, alright.
Would you? I'd be grateful. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?